Each year, the Franchise Council of Australia chooses one of its own to be announced the Franchisor of the Year. Now, as you can imagine, this is a pretty tough competition. And this year's winner has recently introduced a growth strategy which has seen some of its franchisees tripling their earnings in just 2 years. It's a business plan that has certainly captured the attention of one very determined couple.
We moved to the Gold Coast about 3 years ago. We were looking for a lifestyle change and also a business that had great potential that we could move into and develop that business here on the Gold Coast.
Stephen and Katrina West are not new to franchising. Before moving to Queensland, they had 2 travel franchises. This time, though, they were after a business that was more specific to the local market.
What I was looking for was a company that offered training, that offered support at a national level, and also was a franchise that was operating nationally.
And we have to put that entry through that account so that we can accommodate the settlement statement.
A company that had growth and also a company that had a future plan, not just one where you purchased into the business and that was it, you were locked into that one-man business for the future.
Stephen and Katrina are perfect for Poolwerx. They're the new franchisee, new breed of franchisee that we now have flooding us. They're young, they're fit, they're vibrant. They've been in business for themselves before.
Thank you for calling Poolwerx. This is Stephen.
They're very client focused. They're very responsive to their marketplace.
That's right. Yeah, we'd be happy to send out a service vehicle.
But we're going to have there'll be next year, over nearly 250 of those vans running all over the countryside. So.
John O'Brien developed the PoolWerx franchise 15 years ago. Back then, the focus was on franchisees buying themselves a working territory and a job. That focus has changed.
Do you think we're just going too much towards the kids thing here? Because we've got a lot of commercial clients, should we be more serious?
In March this year, PoolWerx became a registered training organisation, a strategy designed to set a new benchmark in the industry. Their new business model has a very distinct objective: market dominance.
Now we're in a $1 billion aftermarket sector. That's the business we play in, and our role over the next few years is to be the dominant player in that and to control and have the dominating market share. So that's our challenge.
An aggressive attitude which has seen PoolWerx franchisees double in just 18 months. It's called the 3 tiers in 5-year strategy. And not surprisingly, it's attracting a more progressive breed of franchisee.
We'd really like to expand on our commercial side, wouldn't we? So we're marketing hard at the moment, and yeah, we want to be the biggest and the best in the whole of Poolwerx, don't we?
And within the 5-year term, we actually see them graduating from man in a van to multi-van operations, the 3rd tier being where they run a retail store with many vans operating out of it, employing 12 people, a retail hub we call it, creating their own business empire. We have those hubs now turning over $1 million a year.
Hi, I just need a refill, please. Okay.
Determined franchisees like Stephen and Katrina are turning the 5-year program on its head. They progressed from one van to multi-van within 4 months and have just opened their first retail hub, all in less than 2 years.
I'll just get you one more bottle, which is on the other side of the shop. We're looking at almost tripling our turnover in year number 2. I have always found in previous franchises that was an impossible task.
That's our benchmark, helping our franchisees' tills ring louder and longer.
Thank you very much. Good. Nice day. We're not afraid to work hard. That's why we're here. We want to work hard, we want to make more money, and that's going to improve our lifestyle even more.
I think Katrina summarised it quite succinctly then.
You can expect to hear a lot more from PoolWerx, with plans to release another 100 franchise territories across Australia. Coming up, a frank insight into franchising.
Do you enjoy your weekends off? Do you enjoy barbecues on Sundays? Do you enjoy having a beer watching the footy Friday night? I say yeah, and I say you can kiss that goodbye.